Hello. I think I'm live. I don't know if anyone's gonna see this or join this. I am outside of a library because I needed the Wi-Fi. And hello, one person. Now they're gone. Um, three people, four people. Hello. How do I see comments? I don't know if anybody's commenting. Da, da, da. This is so interesting. Um, yeah, so good morning. um, Update on the present moment. I am outside. The moon is in Cancer. It's a new moon today. It's July 4th for America, which has been interesting here. Lots of fireworks going off and people thinking that it's guns, and it's not. Um, if anybody wants to talk about anything or say anything, I am totally adaptable. Um, Other than that, like, I don't know how entertaining. How old am I? I'm 23. I probably look a lot younger than that, but I am working on it. Um, I am non-binary. I am a light worker. What should I do if I'm hitting girl from the back? um, I mean, do what you want to do. Like, bodies are natural. Um, if something like that happens. Are you related to Donald Trump? No, I'm not. I mean, probably technically, since I'm a human being, though, I mean, that might be debatable on his part. Yeah. Um, yeah, no thanks. Are you gay, bro? I am pansexual, so a little bit, yeah, a little bit gay, bro. Wow. What? Hey, Muscle Dragon, what's up? How long have you been in the Unicult? Uh, hmm, maybe like 6 months or something. I was really just following the videos for a while, and then it became more of a like, oh wow, I can incorporate this energy into my life, and it's really positive. Belong in the gene cesspool. Hmm. Perhaps. I mean, I'm not going to be passing on any of my genetics, so there's that. Like, we're overpopulated anyway. Um, do you like corny chans? I don't know what those are. Maybe. What are they? I'm gonna drink some tea. Can look at the trees. Ah. DC is not far from where I used to live. Where did you used to live? Why did Obama get a second term? Because black men get longer sentences. Hmm. I live in Montgomery County. Cool. I grew up there. Shout out DMV. Woohoo! Nice. Yeah, I'm actually moving to Richmond really soon, but this place has been interesting. Hello, people joining. I feel like I should have some kind of concept. There's like colonial people walking around. That's interesting. I guess because it's July 4th. I don't really know what what that's all about. Yeah. Um, are you going to the fireworks? Maybe. If I have friends or maybe my roommates are gonna do something, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I think Independence Day is kind of ironic, and I'm trying not to be cynical. I kind of get that way on the holidays, but yeah, it just seems ironic. Like, I feel like there's so many people that haven't achieved independence that I'm not sure whether to focus on that or like a positive aspect probably. Um, yeah, you should dress up as a British redcoat. Yeah, no. I'm a pacifist. I'm a Buddhist. Really, I don't want to say I don't respect people that carry guns, because everyone's storyline is different, but it's definitely difficult for me when I see police or people just carrying them around. It makes me really uncomfortable. I'm like, is that, I'm a weenie? Yeah, maybe. You make music, right? If so, have you created any new tracks recently? Yeah, I put up a couple freestyles. It's soundcloud.com/ocean47. I'm getting back into it. I don't know. It's hard for me to, I'm shy. I know I'm doing this, but I really am shy. I'm working through it with this, but, yeah, I've been working on freestyling, because I feel like, that is the most authentic way to make music. When I write and do it off of lyrics, it's like reading off of a post, and it takes so long. But if I'm doing it in the moment, I feel like there's an energy there. Yeah, I don't really know what to say exactly. I just kind of go with the rhythm as I please, like a spoken word artist. I use the rhythms and the poems to describe my frequencies and energies as it comes to me. And this ascension is really quite a beautiful thing, even though I can't see the sky right now. It's raining, and I understand that the raindrops cycle like a reflection, constantly mirroring everything infinitely, and to be a part of it is just so magnetic, so electric. Chuck Norris's son directed and paid for Armageddon, try to warn all Americans. I don't know anything about that. Ask me what I have in my pants. I mean, that's like really none of your business. Some great stuff. Claps, hands claps. I see, makes sense. Yeah, like, it's really all about practice, putting things to a melody constantly, rhythmically, using the brain as a tool and a mechanism to open doors, as a vortex to the soul. Language and symbols are a tool that we have in artistry. Throat chakra, linking together phrases quickly, rapidly to a beat. That's what music is, really. All you see lately these days with music on the radio is just a bunch of nonsense, like, I don't know, really, it is. Are you pro cicadas? Yeah, I love bugs. Bugs are really cool. I try to respect the bug world a lot. I think that's the safest thing to do, but they're also pretty powerful. Bugs Bunny, yeah, he was pretty cool. Yeah, if anyone wants any information, I really enjoy that. I know a lot of stuff about nutrition. I've been vegan for a while. Animals. I don't know. I feel like it's just my face and I'm boring, but thank you for the hearts. I wish I could like move around and like take this places, but I don't have. Yeah, vegan power. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know, especially lately, if I take any kind of food intake that's like a lower vibration, it just makes me so sick. And if I eat milk or meat, like, I feel like I'm dying. Like, I just am like, oh my god, I'm in so much emotional pain right now. Like, I can't. And it's difficult sometimes to exist in a society where the options aren't always there. But I know that my vibration is significantly higher because of my diet, and I try to remember that when I get pulled to certain aspects. And I recognize that being vegan's a privilege, for sure, and it's a lot more expensive to eat organic, which is unfortunate. But I think that because I can't afford it, it's my responsibility to help the economy go in that direction, because aren't humans meant to eat meat? I don't think so. I don't think humans are meant to eat at all, really. Oh, thank you for following me. Well, I was following Unicult, so awesome. um, yeah, I don't think we were originally meant to eat anything besides prana. I mean, most things outside of the third dimension don't eat a physical food, but we've kind of dropped our consciousness down here, and I think that we've followed the path of a lot of the animals and doing what they're doing, and I think that meat was a way for us to survive in especially colder climates, and it was a source of something, and I think that it was more sacred the way that it was done. There was a lot of respect given. Like, I don't have a problem with people that if you want to hunt your own animals, kill them and eat them, go for it. Like, pray to the spirit, like that is your thing, you went and got it. But I think if you aren't prepared to do that and you're paying someone else to do that for you, it's kind of problematic. But no, I don't think it's natural. I don't think it's healthy. Hi. I think fruits are probably the closest thing to a food that's appropriate for our physiological structure in 3D physical form. Tea, fruit, and water, honestly. Everything else is just... I don't know exactly what that's a reference to, but yeah, I think we adapted to eat meat, but for sure I don't think it's an optimal way to do much of anything. If you're looking for protein, like, you could just eat a bunch of chia seeds. Like, fruit protein's the same, you'll probably feel better. Do you speak French? No. I speak... Yeah, tea's great. What kind of tea do you like? I don't speak French. I speak a little bit of Spanish, sort of. Like, it's easy for me to understand, but I always feel so white when I'm speaking it. I don't know how else to say that. Like, I just feel like I'm butchering the language, and it makes me, like, self-conscious. But if people are speaking it, or I can read it, I know a little bit of German and a little bit of Greek, but no French. That language always confused me. I'm like, there's all these letters. Green herbal tea. Yeah, green tea is nice. I'm drinking this mate tangerine thing. It's really nice. Makes me feel pretty lifted in the morning time, or when my brain is tired. It's pretty good. How old are you? I am 23. I just turned 23, like a week ago. Other than that, I'm probably, like, really old. I've definitely been here for Lemuria and Atlantis. I remember that very strongly. I have a lot of images. I've had quite a few lives here. This might be my last one for a while, because it's been pretty rough. Hello. How are you? Yeah, everyone in here, if you're not in UNICULT, you should join UNICULT. Collaborative effort for the promotion of joy. I definitely feel it. Lives. Past lives, yeah. Definitely your last one. Yeah. I think so. I think this is my completed form where I figure out my dharma. Maybe not. Maybe I'll come back. I think the first thing I can remember is being a spirit that was being taught under Metatron. How do you know what they are? I'm pretty boring. I think I've only had one life. I mean, it's whatever. Everyone has different amounts of lives. Doesn't really. How do you remember? I just, in meditation, or the images come, and it's like an image, emotion that's so strong to me that it feels like truth. Like, it's an energetic match to truth, so that's how I know. You think you'll be free from the cycle after this? I'm thinking and hoping I might be able to achieve that in this lifetime. I've been training for this particular ascension time now, so I think this is my last. But yeah, I remember being a student under Metatron, and then I was like, I want to create, and I said, I have to experience what it means to become an ego or an individual or a manifestation of spirit and create in a very physical way and, like, cooperate with other beings. Like, it was this very long thing for what I wanted. So I sent out a signal of, this is what I desire, and it's like, okay, this is what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. came through Sirius Gate, met some lion beings. They were kind of my parents. Then hung out for a while. Metatron, yeah, like Archangel Metatron, like, it's hard to describe. Like, for me, it's just like this overwhelming divine love, angelic essence that's everywhere and nowhere and everything, and it's a personal connection that I have. I think it's definitely my guide. But yeah, and so then I remember being green or something, and then I remember I kept forgetting everything as I stair-stepped down in consciousness to get all the way to Earth. It was quite a lot of steps, and I remember just being like, oh, it was like around the time of high consciousness humans on Earth, and I remember being like, ooh, this is interesting, I want to go visit or whatever. So I had to get permission from Neptune and the moon, and I got kind of beamed into it. I don't know how to describe it. I remember waking up in water and forming myself and coming onto land and not looking like anybody, but making friends with humans. And Lemuria was really cool and fun, and they taught me a lot of crystal gritting and healing and so many things. And then that sank, but fuck you. Okay. Sorry that you have hatred in your heart. I wish you the best. Yeah. Then that sank. Love. Yes, love. And I could, I was okay with that. Like, whatever shift in consciousness I made it through, came to Atlantis, things got a little bit weird. I wasn't exactly humanoid, so it was kind of being, like, pushed out of society, or people were worried that I was going to, so I took on a human form in order to fit in, but stepped down and lost a bit of myself, and then I got stuck in the human timeline. Peace, my friend. Peace to you too. And then when that sank, I sank with it into the full human karmic spectrum, which I don't know if it was my intention, but it is what happened. I've been a Chinese woman. I remember that. I've had a couple lives being a fighter. I was definitely in Egypt. I know I've killed some people. Native American was my very last life, and I remember I didn't want to fight, and we were being colonized, basically. Cool. Yeah. And I kind of ran off to the woods because I didn't want to fight, but then I came back and my whole family had been killed, so that has been a lot for me to process in this lifetime, because that was really painful. I felt like I abandoned everyone, but I didn't want to be a warrior. I didn't want to be a fighter, and that was what was expected of me. Would meditation help me see if I had previous lives? Yes, for sure. It's about opening yourself up to remembering, and if you go into meditation with the intention of, send me an image, send me a sound, send me some words, help me remember, and you kind of formulate it like a story in your head, and it feels almost like you're imagining or creating something, but you're allowing it to come from the truest place possible, or from your very inner planes, and you'll resonate with something, and you're like, oh yeah, like, I know that this happened, like, I can see it, and it feels like I was there, or I don't know, it's probably different for everyone, but meditation should help if that's something that you're interested in doing. It's definitely helped me explain a lot of my trauma and pain and anxiety, depression that sometimes comes out of nowhere. Yeah, it can be a good tool. But yeah, so I think this is my last life. As a human, it's been interesting. Meditation or past life regression, hypnotherapy could help unlock past lives. Yeah. Hypnotherapy is really cool. I definitely want to do more research on that. Especially for animals, because what I've learned with healing animals, especially dogs, they live in the present moment almost always. So when a trauma happens, they're unable to go back in their mind and fix it very well. Like, it's with them in the present moment constantly. And it's hard to get a dog to travel into the past or the future with its mind. Not always. It can do it pretty easily, like a couple seconds or a shorter time frame, but to go all the way back into pull out your dick, no homo. No thanks. But hypnotherapy for dogs, I think, would be really great, because then you could get it relaxed and go in and kind of soul doctor it, take out what is necessary so that the dog could live in the present moment again without that lingering anxiety. And for the most part with dogs and animals, like, all of the trauma is human related. Like, to be real, either something that a human did to them abusively, or just having to navigate a human society. Like, it sucks. I don't really agree with pets necessarily. I have 2 cats though, and I recognize if I let them outside, they might get hit by a car. They don't really know how to hunt anymore because they're domesticated, and I don't know how to teach them to hunt. I'm not a cat. You know, it's difficult because these animals can't really exist outside of this society, but they can't leave it in it. Oh, nice, you got your first equivalent to open bombs. Yeah. I mean, I expected stuff like that, but I just think it's funny. I probably will get less harassment as a male passing individual, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately less, but yeah, I mean sexism. But yeah, it happens to everyone. That's true. Humans are real bastards to animals. Yeah. The problem is that humans don't understand that. I mean, the word animal comes from anima, which comes from soul. But people don't get that. They think that animals are below us or on some other level where humans are like controlling the earth, or that we came here to reign and control all the animals. It's like, not like, we're all earth, and we're all like a bioenergetic being existing at the same time. There's levels and stuff, but like, it's not so anthropocentric. And yeah, people devalue animal emotions. That's why a lot of the problems are going on right now with the way that meat is produced. It's like, they're like, oh, this animal doesn't feel the same way. It doesn't have emotions. It doesn't have thoughts. It doesn't have consciousness. It doesn't have intelligence. Those things are so far from the truth. And yeah, with dogs, people are just like, who cares? And it's really unfortunate because most animals actually have a way more sensitive emotional intelligence and experience of reality than we do, and people don't recognize how much they're harming their animals. And I've been working with dogs in the city for quite some time. Most of them live in a crate for 9 to 5 and sometimes get hired for a walk. I've got 2 dogs. I would be lost without them. They're better than most of the people I know. Yeah. They're honest by definition. Like, I've never known an animal to lie. They play games, but they don't lie. They can't. They wouldn't even think about it. They're just so authentically themselves. And the love that they have can be very unconditional, unless they're in an unbalanced state. Like, a lot of dogs have really unbalanced relationships with their owners because people use dogs for emotional comfort and support, which is fine to a degree. It's like, yeah, it's your friend, it's your loved one, it's your soul being. Like, share emotions, have a relationship. But some people just kind of use them for that, and the dog ends up becoming very dependent on that kind of relationship, and it can be really unhealthy because then the dog doesn't know how to function without the human. Like, humans strip them of their individuality. There's so many tiny dogs that have separation anxiety, and the owners think it's cute. Like, oh, my dog's freaking out all the time because I leave it. It loves me so much. It's like, okay, you're causing him anxiety, though. I don't know. It is what it is. I wish there could be, like, sanctuaries for dogs to live in packs freely. I'm not really sure what the solution is for them. It's got to do with us, though, because canines and humans evolved together. So Um, we're very closely linked, and it sucks that they're not able to exist independently. I mean, most animals aren't anymore. It's pretty hard to watch. I mean, all the places that have been habitated by humans are really difficult, except birds. Birds are fine. Birds are like fat in the city. They're just like, yeah. A lot of small mammals are doing all right. Bugs are doing okay. But where do you live? I live in Virginia. I've been living in DC for a while, and I'm about to move to Richmond. So, DMV area, East Coast. I know this is probably so early for some people, but this is the only time I can do it consistently is like before work in the morning at the library. But that's nice. I hope everybody's having a really good morning. You should come to Scotland. It's a beautiful place. I should. I really want to travel the world. It's a big goal of mine. How old are you? I am 23. I need to figure out how to get more money. Unfortunately, it's 3 in the afternoon here. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about America. I'm so close-minded. Yeah, it's probably completely different everywhere. So good afternoon to you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to manifest money, and it's hard because I'm like a Buddhist and whatever. I mean, I feel like a lot of spiritual people are like, oh, you know, I don't need money. Cheers. And it's true. It's just like I could achieve so many things in the physical realm with it, and I want to do these things. So I'm trying to start my own Reiki practice. It's just like I keep moving all over the place, so I'm like, some type of wildlife reservation, but adapted for domestic animals. Let them go free. Yeah, I definitely, that's like something I want to manifest. Like, I want my business to work and to be successful like that, so I can buy like acres of land. Because honestly, you could just like build your own society, to be real. Like, I'm not really quite on that level, but like, it would be not, if a bunch of people pitched in and bought acres and acres and acres of land, you knew people that were contractors and you bought all the raw materials, you could just build a city. You could, you could go rescue a bunch of cows, pigs, chickens, just let them live there. A bunch of dogs, cats, like, just take care of them. Like, why not? Like, hang out here, you guys. Just be here. Like, and then you have enough food for everybody. I guess you'd expect the carnivorous animals to hunt for themselves. Like, go figure it out. You can hang out here when you're cold and like sleep in the housing, but you should probably hunt for yourself. That'd be so cool. My like fantasy dream that probably would never happen, but if I had a lot of money, and it's kind of criminal, but like if you could buy like a private helicopter or some shit, like a fleet, like you'd have to have a team of people, and you go to the zoo and you wait till it's like holiday or like nobody's there, it's totally closed except for like 2 people, and then you like throw a bunch of smoke bombs, and then you like pull all the animals out and like fly them to sanctuaries. I don't know, that'd be cool. Like animal rescue type shit. I think the zoo is like really disgusting energetically. Like it's really hard for me to even go there. I tried to make like a Reiki meetup group at the zoo. Yeah, that would be so cool. And it was just really depressing. Like, I remember there was like these buffaloes, and I was just like, oh my god, that's the goal. Nice thinking on a similar page. Yeah, like, yeah, liberation. Because sanctuaries, zoos, ooh, no. Like, animals are not here for our entertainment and to be a spectacle. Like, whoa. Like, where? No, we need to karmically fix that. And like, obviously humans in prisons is terrible. Anyway, yeah, the zoo. And I just remember being like, oh my god, just trying to sit there like, these buffaloes, yeah, that would be awesome. And this lady comes up and she's just like, I wonder what a buffalo burger would taste like. I'm like, That's what you think of when you look at this animal, is what does it taste like? Like, damn, someone's calling my phone. No. Yeah. I don't know, that was really offensive to me, and it's just like the animals in there, I tried to connect with each of them on a heart level, and they were all just like getting through it. Like, it was so heartbreaking. I mean, just breathing very, very strong. I don't know how they do it. They're very beautiful. What's up? Hey, not much. I'm just talking about random stuff, responding to things, talking about the zoo, how it's really awful. But yeah, animal sanctuaries is something people should totally do, like all over the place, because we need a lot of them. I was just at DC. I'm like, oh, cool. Hey. Yeah, DC's alright. I get kind of weirded out with the touristy districts. There's a lot of creep energy sometimes. Like, there's certain people here that it's just like, whoa. But where are you at DC? I am at the Eastern Market Library right now in Southeast. Yeah, like, I've been trying to bury crystals and orgone stuff around the touristy districts because it's silly, but I'm privileged and nobody pays attention when I'm like digging holes and burying stuff. LMFAO Adolf, you have Southeast is kind of ghetto. I think that word's problematic. There are areas where the inequality in this country is extremely prevalent. And I think that it's most obvious in Southeast, where you've got these insanely expensive townhomes being built everywhere, and it's really easy to understand you. Cool. And like apartment complexes. I'm Spanish. Hola. Nice eyes, by the way. Thank you. Like big apartment homes that are making it really unaffordable for a lot of people to live here, especially minorities, and racism is still an issue where it's harder for people to get jobs and be respected and taken seriously. And there is a large black population in Anacostia, and the housing over there is definitely not as safe as it would be up here by Capitol Hill. But to live up here, you gotta be some pretty rich arm tattoo. Oh, it is so a lion, and it's got the like healing thing on the crown with the snake and the wings, flower of life, and just some crystals. They were supposed to be amethyst. So cool. You should become a politician, help people out. I wish. That would be fucking cool. I would love to do that. Did it hurt? Not really. The ones on my feet, well, I can't really, I guess I could take off my shoes if anyone cared. This one didn't hurt at all. Awesome regarding what you said you do with orgone. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like, I had to sit there, like, pretending I was reading a book, like, because there's, like, all these Capitol cops everywhere, and just start, like, you know, burying shit, like, help, like, next to the trees, like, you got this, trees. The trees there are strong. They have seen some stuff. It'd be cool to be a politician. Like, there are a lot of laws regarding animal rights and trans rights and just general human rights that, like, definitely need to be rewritten. I don't want to say that I'm not book smart. It's just, like, there's probably a lot of education that, how many do you have? Is that t-shirt? Yeah, it's my work shirt. How many do you have? I've got a tattoo here. I've got one on the back of my neck. I don't know. I can't really see the camera. And then I've got 2 on my feet. I'd want a bunch of more, but they're expensive. But apparently they're cheap in Richmond, so maybe. I love dogs, yes. Yeah, dogs are beautiful. Dogs are great. I love them too. Doing Reiki with dogs has been one of the most healing experiences of my entire life. I am 23. Yeah, they can take you to these places. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. If you ever sit with look at my profile pic, yeah, aw, yeah, it's a cute dog. Is that your dog? I want one day. I don't think I have the financial stability. Aw, that's cute. um, there are a lot of dogs in this city. A lot of humans with dogs. Got 3, that's a lot. It's cool. What breeds are they? This tea is like really doing it for me. I wish I could go to Bolivia. Drink tea on the mountains. I think I'm gonna like retire as a monk. That would be nice. I wish I could do it now, but I've got like shit to do. What are you waiting for over there? What do you mean? I guess, well, I didn't know I had work today. I mean, I didn't have work today because it's July 4th, so that's awesome. So I'm just at the library. Oh, I'm periscoping with the library's Wi-Fi right now. That's what I am doing. I'm drinking some tea. And then afterwards I'm gonna pick up my check and like go home. Boring stuff. Golden Retriever, German Shepherd, and a Mastiff. Oh wow, huge dogs. That's cool. Do they all get along with each other? Yeah, I bought myself a bunch of lunch. Got some bananas. What phone do you have? I am on an iPad mini that my friend gave me right now. My phone that I have is some G something that sucks, and then I got a flip phone because it makes me way too anxious to have constant internet access. I feel like I use it as an escape, especially like I'm trying to work on being confident. I feel you. Yeah, I'm trying to work on being confident in social situations, and a lot of people get anxious and then like pull out their phone and just start like texting when they like don't know how to deal. And when I remove that from my scenario, like I have to be present with people. Hello, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm bad for that. Well, yeah, I mean most people are. It's like really funny because now that I've removed it, I'll just be sitting there like, you guys have been on your phone for like an hour. Like, why'd you even ask me to come over? Like, if we're hanging out, you're just on your phone. But like, I get that. You seem smart as fuck. Awesome. I feel like I'm pretty intelligent. I'm pretty good with that. I mean, I'm really self-conscious with other things, but I think I have a good brain going. Yeah, so like having constant internet, I'm just like, nah. I like your personality. Thank you, that's really sweet. I appreciate that. Sorry for the grammar. Your grammar's fine. What school did you go to? I went to Eckerd College. I assume you mean college. I went to Eckerd for a year, which is by Tampa, Florida. That was pretty wild. And then I transferred high school. I went to Yorktown. If you know what that is, it's in Arlington, Virginia. And then I went to George Mason University for a little bit, and then I got kicked out for smoking weed in my dorm. Yep, I know. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's where I went. I don't generally like it. Parade. Let's see. There was like, I can't really tell. I think I still have Wi-Fi if I move. Oh, yeah, there's like a July 4th. Do you see? I can't tell if you can see them all the way back there. There's a bunch of fucking redcoats walking down the street. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Wi-Fi sucks. Yeah, sorry. It does. When I move, it'll be better. Gotta use public. Can hear them, yeah. Pretty loud. It's cool that there's music going now. Oh yeah, I got kicked out for smoking weed in my dorm. Ridiculous. And then I came back, and then I was like, actually, fuck this. How long are you staying there? Another week. But I plan on getting a car soon so that I can like go back and forth between here and Richmond, because I feel like those are the hubs that I need right now energetically, and I would love to travel to other places. I really want to go to Sedona and like California. I'm talking about the library. Wait, sorry, I just forgot what you just said. What about the library? Oh, how long am I here? I don't know. I don't know. How long are you staying there? Until this Periscope's over. And then, yeah, I got, like, chores and stuff, and then I have to metro back and drop off my key at my old house. Oh. You don't drive. I don't have a car. I did a long time ago, but then, when I decided to drop out of college because I thought it was bullshit and I was like going through my transition, my parents took my car back and I was like, cool, thanks. I mean, they gave it to me in the first place, so I really can't complain about it. That's a pretty privileged thing to have your parents get you a car. So then they took it and I was like, well, I guess I gotta live in DC because I don't have a car. And I'm kind of in the same situation of where I can't really live here, but I need to live in a place that I can navigate on foot because there's so many places in this country where you really can't live functioning without. I'll give you a ride. That'd be awesome. Yeah, sure. I need places to go. I'm gonna have to buy an Uber today. Yeah, there's so many places that you can't even navigate without a car, and I'm like, I'm too fucking broke to buy a car. Like, what? So yeah, Richmond's the move. I have a bike, that I love. Uber everywhere. Yeah, but then it gets so expensive and I'm like, okay. I need to reevaluate my transportation situation. Wish I could just teleport, but like, I'm probably too dense for that right now. Why do you have a leaf? Because there's just like leaves on the ground and I pick them up. I don't know. I would go somewhere more naturey or like go to the park, but yeah, the Wi-Fi. And I mean, my phone has smoke it. Yeah. Oh my god, my friend. I do that too on sticks. My fucking friend, like, we met at the Library of Congress, and she like had a bowl in her backpack, and she just put it on the table, and we were all just like, "What are you doing? Like, like, put that away. Like, why'd you even bring this? They're gonna check you when we go inside." So then we ended up not going inside. She was just like, "I don't care." I was like, okay, great, but like, it doesn't really work like that. I mean, weed's legal in DC, but how tall are you? Probably like 5'9", not that tall. Average. I'm gonna follow you. Awesome. Follow UNICULT. I'm 6'5". Wow. Jealous. Being tall is cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm so average. I'd rather be like huge or like really tiny. It'd be fun to be like really tiny. Tall as fuck, yeah. Like sometimes when I need to be in like a happy place, I just imagine myself like the tiniest little molecule just kind of hanging out. Buzzing around. I wish I want to see fireworks. Look at my pro pic. I'm all the way on the right. Oh, yeah. Pretty tall. I think stilts will be fun. Yeah, weed's legal here, which is, kind of fun. I mean, sort of, like, recreationally, I think. I don't really know all the laws, but, like, people don't really give a fuck. And I remember even before then, nice job, Ocean. Positive reference for UNICULT. I gotta go. Peace. Thank you, Muscle Dragon. Yeah, UNICULT. Everybody join that. It's awesome. Universe.com. 1's for I's, 3's for E's. I dare you to eat that leaf. Alright. I mean, let me find a good one. Let me find, like, a green one.